Part 1. The Herd and the Hunters. Millions of years ago, a colossal bull...
Millions of years ago, Kaya tested the balance of her first finished spear, its point lashed tight with...
Millions of years ago, an old, scarred Homo erectus named Gore squinted at the distance.
Millions of years ago, Gore's daughter, Kaya, sharpened a volcanic rock nodule, her clever hands. Millions of years ago, the great bull Deinotherium slammed his tusks into the trunk of a... Millions of years ago, the tribe's best tracker, a man named Rook, pressed his ear to the gorzago. The first drops of a monumental storm began to fall, darkening the red earth and filling the dry riverbeds.
Millions of years ago, the Deinotherium herd, spooked by the thunder, began to moving, and they were hungry.
Millions of years ago, Millions of years ago, the young Deinotherium calf, struggling to keep up, stumbled.
Gore saw the strategic value of the past and pointed, a plan forming in his ancient, cunning mind.
Millions of years ago, Rook and the fastest hunters took up positions on the high ridges, clutching heavy rocks in their calloused hands.
Gore gave the signal, a sharp, guttural cry that echoed off the stone walls.
Millions of years ago, Kaya struck two rocks together over the dry tinder, sparks flying kaivat. Millions of years ago, a wisp of smoke, then a tiny flame, was born from...
Millions of years ago, the great bull Deinotherium trumpeted in alarm, his deep call adding to the chaos. Millions of years ago, Kaya thrust her burning branch into the piled brush, and a wall of fire erupted. Millions of years ago, panic seized the giant elephants. The orderly herd dissolved into a tice. Millions of years ago, the young calf was separated from its mother, bellowing in terror as the giants. Millions of years ago, a young, strong Deinotherium, blinded by fear, slammed into the granite. Of years ago, Gore saw the fallen giant and led the charge down the slope, his crude spear held high. Millions of years ago, Kaya was at his side, her heart pounding not with fear, but with a flass. Millions of years ago, a dozen spears, a technology born of intelligence and need, found rishing as years ago. Millions of years ago, the great bull, seeing his herd member fallen, turned to face the strange Smeagis. Millions of years ago, the fallen Deinotherium let out one last, shuddering breath. A profound silence fell, broken only by the crackle of fire and the retreating thunder of the herd. Millions of years ago, Kaya looked at her fire, her spear, and the fall of Shirshimowitz. Millions of years ago, the first cuts were made, the first strips of rich meat harvested.
Millions of years ago, under a blanket of unfamiliar stars, the story of the giant elephant